the Dogecoin, okay?
The
And people
Doge.
don't. I've looked into it a little bit more this week, and like I said, you can't ignore it because the memes are so powerful. But you see it just going up and down and up and down, and I see uh people that know me or whatever. They know that I'm in and out of the gym and stuff like that, and I quite a few uh sparring partners and stuff like that that have absolutely no, that this is kind of a totally different world to them,
Right.
or posting and tweeting and showing, Dogecoin, now you got to buy now and this. And I had another guy uh come up to me and ask me about Dogecoin because they know I'm kind of like the Bitcoin guy, you know. And he asked me, he's like, gee, I how do I got to get this Dogecoin. And I was like, okay, I can, all right, the Dogecoin, and talking with them, and he was just, headstrong on the Dogecoin. He's like, what if it does what Bitcoin does? You know what I mean? What if it did go to like thousands of dollars? Like, and I'm trying to explain to, it just shows the education part of the, and I'm not saying that I know everything and I'm not anything, but what I was like, okay, for like Dogecoin to go to $50,000, you mean like Bitcoin? He's like, yeah, what if it happened, I'm like, well, first of all, you got to understand like a little tiny bit of math, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Bitcoin has a hard top
Yep.
of 21 million, 21 million coin, and people don't. Uh,
And what I mean, Doge, like they can print more Doge like daily, right?
yeah, it's like 10,000 a day.
Yeah. So
10,000. That's how inflationary it is, and that's what I was kind of trying to touch on. Not that many people are going to tune into this or anything, and I'm not trying to make people feel foolish or silly with what they're picking. They're seeing this thing take crazy jumps and falls, and they feel as though they're missing out, but they don't understand, you know, the Bitcoin supply is 21 million. There's 21 million Bitcoin, and there's roughly about 21 million millionaires just in the United States alone. So that means that not every millionaire in the world could ever own one full Bitcoin.
right.
And if you got a market cap of $490 billion, we were over a trillion before the panic, and it's not really even a panic because Bitcoin's dominance was up to like 75% or
Right.
whatever, if I remember right. So it's not so much that the money's leaving the market. It is a little bit, but it's just chasing the what they like to call hopium. They're chasing other coins. Well, I could see this coin going from point zero, like Doge, 0.01 cent to all the way up to 40 something cents. And I'm not saying that you can't make money off it. I'm just saying you got to be really, really, really careful, because if you do the math, Dogecoin right now, the circulating supply is 129 billion. And if you
Billion.
understand, billion, 129 billion, and there's roughly about 10,000 a day, I believe, that gets added to the. So for Dogecoin to hit Bitcoin's price, Bitcoin at 21 million and Dogecoin at 129 billion, that's a large. It would have to have a market cap of 129 billion just to reach a dollar.
Right.
To reach a dollar.
So
So
that goes back into the thing that we talk about that creates value, and one of the things that creates value is scarcity, right? And Dogecoin just isn't scarce.
yeah, well, no, it's not. But I mean, for people to think that it's going to go to $1,000, for it to reach $50,000 like Bitcoin, I mean, you're talking trillions and trillions of dollars
Like
in Dogecoin, and
like
that's just not realistic.
like we'd have to find out that Mars, Venus, and Jupiter were all inhabited with like billions and billions of beings, and they'd have to start using it too. right?
Right. I mean, okay, let's say Dogecoin hit Bitcoin's market cap. What it's like, let's round it up to $1 trillion. At $1 trillion, this is 129 times 10. You know, if it even hit Bitcoin's market cap, you're talking maybe $1.50. $1.50? Is that about right? If $1 trillion invested, you're looking at roughly somewhere around a dollar to $2. You know what I mean? In the $1 $2 range.
I mean, I see it as just a pump and dump thing, you know, and everybody like it's that thing that people made cool, like you said, because the memes, and I don't ever see it being a serious thing. I mean, maybe it is.
Well, I mean, you can't ignore it. Like I said, it's obviously proven itself to. I mean, it jumped all the way up to like the 5th largest token, and I believe that 80% of the market cap is retail people chasing these numbers right here.
Right.
I mean, if you look at the 30-day, you know, it's just a crazy spike.
10 cents, yeah.
I mean, if you bought up here or you bought in here, you lost a lot.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a lot of money, I mean, it's okay. I own some Doge. It's fun. It's funny, but I'm just saying, just be careful. Just, look at it differently. I'm not always the best at finding the words to help people understand, but
Well, I mean, ultimately, like there are probably like you can make money with it, but there are probably better ways to make money.
It's a risky, super risky. I mean, yeah. I mean, I almost was like, you know what? I'm gonna start shorting Dogecoin when I see it doing ridiculous things.
Right.
But by doing that, I just feel like I'm robbing, people with
You're fleecing some poor person who doesn't understand what they're actually involved with.
Right. So I just, just people to understand what they're getting involved with. And I don't think they do. And I think that these people that, like I said, the people that bought, the extreme highs and stuff, that they get burnt, and they get burnt bad. And then they're kind of burnt. They're sour on crypto as a whole. They're like, oh, it's just a Ponzi scheme and this, that, and the other thing. And it gives them a sour outlook on crypto as a whole, and it's kind of too bad.